In religious events and rituals, many of us, we celebrate these rituals without understanding the historical context of how these rituals or celebration evolved over time. Most of us, we celebrate all these rituals superstitiously, meticulously even, but not understanding the real meaning behind the celebration or the context that gave rise to that celebration. That is why for many of us, after some time, some of us will drop all the ritual celebration because we think they are meaningless. We forget that historical and human events can be truly signs of God's presence and love. And so it's important for us to try to understand the historical context of all our celebrations and to be mindful that not just secular events, but even religious events and celebrations, they evolve over time. They didn't drop from heaven, God did not tell Moses or to tell Jesus told the disciples, this is exactly what you must do. Jesus never provided the rituals in details. It's also important for us to realize many of the Christian celebrations, many of our rites are adaptation of the Jewish celebration. But the Jewish celebrations were adaptation of historical events. The Passover, of course, was when they were liberated from Egypt. They were slaves. And remember, the angel of death passed by. They were the firstborn. The firstborn was saved. And so the Christians adopted the Passover. Jesus adopted Passover and transformed to the Eucharistic celebration. Because Jesus, by his death, freed us from sin, from death, give us a new life, and we are the firstborn. Same for the Feast of Pentecost. Pentecost was original harvest festival where all the crops were gathered. And so we celebrate Pentecost as the meaning of the Holy Spirit sending us out to gather all the people into the people of God. So these are all historical events given a new meaning. So all these things, they put religious meaning into very earthly historical situations, but given a new meaning. And we also give all these celebrations in the past a new meaning. And so what is important, therefore, is we do not fight over the historical evolvement of liturgy. Even our liturgy, the Mass we are celebrating today, has evolved over 2,000 years. Liturgy is never static. It is dynamic. But what is important is, even when we evolve our liturgy, it must be faithful to the theological meaning that we are celebrating. It is only when we distort the theological meaning of that celebration, then it is illegitimate. And so the church wants us to make sure that our rituals, our rites, are always faithful to what we are celebrating. Because sometimes, if you're not careful, different gestures will give a different meaning. And so, my dear brothers and sisters, let us really thank God for all the rights that we have so that we can truly encounter Him, whether in our secular life or in religious celebration, reminding us the importance of God in our lives.